Okay, so I'm gonna go live now.
I muted both of them. They shouldn't be able to hear us.
No, they're not hearing us. Okay, good evening, I should say. It's 8 o'clock here. We're going to start with another live stream here on Timmy Talks, and we're going to start with a finals from the XPoints. It's tournament number 5. With me in the commentary booth, well, the imaginary commentary booth, is Mats. Mats, help me out here. You're from Norway?
No, from Stockholm, Sweden.
From Sweden. And you're the XPoint specialist.
Well, yeah, I guess you can say that.
Right? And so
yeah, I've been playing it for a while, and tips on YouTube. So.
Oh, cool. Okay, so you have your own channel, so I can maybe put the link in the description.
Yeah, that would be great. I can post it too.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. So we're gonna look at Jorgo versus Rob. Jorgo sitting on the left, Rob is sitting on the right. So what can we say about the decks of these guys?
Rob is playing his normal deck, say, red-white deck.
Yeah, I'm actually dragging it in the screen right now for the viewers to see it as well. So yeah, he's made a combination, right, of could you say a combination of Pink Weenie and Land Tax, Land Edge?
Yeah, well, yeah, Weenie and Land Tax, yeah. And it's been quite successful this deck, several formats. Just tweaking it.
Oh, that's nice. So he plays it in different formats, not just in XPoints, but in other tournaments as well.
Yeah, with 4 straight lines and lines, all kinds of formats.
And does he ever splash blue?
No, this is a regular version. Sometimes I go out and but it's only like 4 or 5 cards.
Talking about City in a Bottle, I believe it's still 0 points and XPoints at the moment.
Yeah, I think it's 0 points, yeah.
Yeah, and if we look at the deck of his opponent Jorgo, because he's playing, of course, with Surrender Befried. Oh, and I see they've started already.
Yeah, okay.
So focus on the match. What I wanted to say is, and we see a turn 1 land tax from Rob, right? That's pretty good for him. But a nice response from Jorgo. But what oh yeah, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, well, he's on the draw, so on the play, I mean, normally the draw. But it's okay here as well.
And do you think that the vice of Jorgo is like the right response for the land tax? So obviously Rob has to think about, okay, how many cards do I want to draw?
Yeah, the vice is not very good again. I think he would side it out. It's quite easy to play around.
Okay, because obviously with land decks you can draw a lot of cards, so that could be a problem. Here we see a Chain Lightning to the face, I believe, or to the creature. Okay, to the creature. That makes more sense.
Yeah, and I don't think he Rob play any more land. I think
okay, so he's just gonna ignore the vice here.
Well, it would be a problem. So I don't think he plays. Yeah, he plays 4. I think he will ignore it, yes.
Here we see an attack for 2 by Jorgo. Which is a safe attack, right? Because Rob was tapped out, so he could just do that. And look, Jorgo is not playing out the land.
Oh, he's playing out. But
Rob is, yeah.
He's playing out a mission. And the Mishra, he's kind of forced to like both. Not normal.
Yeah, it's easily destroyed. There we see strip mine. Is it going to be? Yeah. And now I'm wondering if he's going to attack, actually. No, he's going to cast something. Copper Tablet. So that means that during your upkeep, you get a damage. And it counts for both players.
Yes.
Let's see. Is he thinking about a disenchant? Or using the orb, of course.
Yeah.
And
orbing the Copper Tablet?
Yeah, maybe. We don't know. Which one would you pick?
Yeah.
It's a nice flip, by the way, by Rob here. Oh, he's orbing his own land.
It's a nice orb.
And there we see a bolt to the face here. Jorgo going to go to 17. Yeah, but I didn't expect that. That's a cool play, cool move.
Yeah, that was unusual. You see, he will take damage.
No, he took a damage from the copper tablet, I think, and now he's going to go to 5 cards, but of course he can... Now the question is, does he want to play out the land or not?
Yeah, but he's going to take damage twice.
Well, now he's got 5, yeah, so if he doesn't, then next turn he takes the damage from the vice.
Yeah, they stack. Okay. That's right.
I believe he had 2... Oh, that's what you mean. Yeah. He can stack it in a way that he doesn't take damage. Because now he's got 6 in hand. And he is playing a second. No, he's not. Ooh, I think he just wants to get like another bolt.
He has to play another land.
Ooh, this is tricky.
Yeah.
Okay. And he's passing turn. So, I mean, how many cards he has on? 5, I believe.
He should be having 5, yeah. Yeah, there is.
Let's see if Jorgo's going to play a 3rd card, because he plays with 4 Serendip, so maybe he's got a Serendip in hand.
No. It's Serendip sideboard.
Is it in sideboard?
Yeah. He's creatureless. Mainboard.
Oh, you're right, actually. Oh, and he's plays with Power Surges. That's going to be interesting.
It's a burn deck.
Yeah, both of these decks, by the way, is...
Very aggressive.
Yeah, exactly. They're very aggressive.
But I don't think Rob before, but then.
And why is that? Why is Rob the favorite?
Well, he's won like every match or like 0.
Oh, okay.
It's a good track record, and I think he's even in this match. Oh, there you go. The power.
Ooh, so Power Surge, for people that don't know, an enchantment for 2 red, and you actually get punished for each land that's not tapped. So you get damage for each land that's not tapped, and this format plays with mana burn. So Rob cannot respond and say, I'm just going to tap my lands, whatever, I'm not going to use the mana. No, then he's going to get 2 damage as well. And, I mean, in combination with the copper tablet, you know, he's taking 2 damage now, yeah, and the damage from the shatter. Sorry, from the tablet.
He wasn't land taxed.
No, he wasn't. Oh, I think Rob is kind of in a corner now, right?
Yeah, if he doesn't have a land tax, quite hard.
Disenchant, right? Or maybe a Land's Edge to empty his hand and start dealing some damage. There's the bolt. And I think actually Jorgo is kind of almost helping Rob here. Although he's losing a land, of course. He doesn't want that. It's tricky with land tax.
Yeah. I think Power Surge and
Yes, definitely. Because this is interesting about Mishra's Factory. You may think you can only activate it once, but you can actually activate it multiple times. So you can just pump all your lands mana into your Mishra's Factory. And that way tap your lands and don't get any damage from the Power Surge. So how is Rob going to play out of this?
I think he has to find a disenchant or something.
Go disenchant.
Or he can actually play a land. A shame. I think he's looking for disenchant. Because he has like 3 or 4 lands.
There we see a Psionic Blast, so 4 more damage to Rob and 2 to Jorgo. And I'm at the same time, by the way, Mats, I'm also changing some of the filters of the settings to kind of try to improve your sound, because I got a message from Louis that your sound was not working optimal.
Okay.
So hopefully it's better now. And this is Winds of Change, 1 red card from Legends. And how it works is you simply shuffle your hand back in the library and you draw that many cards. So if you had 4 cards in hand, you draw 4 back. If you had 5, you draw 5.
Yeah, it's a very important card.
And why is it such a key card in Rob's deck?
Well, I mean, you can see that he has land attacks there, and he is allowing.
Of course, yeah. So he's got then lands in hand, for example, and he can then shuffle them back in. On the other hand, he wants lands, right, when he has the land's edge.
Yeah.
There we see a vice. And
that's not going to do very much there, though.
No, and it's also what you said, that this is really Rob's deck. He plays it at all sorts of tournaments, so he really knows what to do with this.
Yeah, but he has some 6 lives, so this is going to be hard for Rob.
He's pretty low, and Jorgo's full of direct damage. I mean, you know, his deck is no picnic. And so I think so, yes. Although, why would he? Because he can still do that at the end step of Rob.
Yeah, because he doesn't want to allow.
Oh, yeah, that could be the reason. So now he's going to 5 because of the copper tablet.
I don't think he can land text
because of the vice, right? Then if his hand is too full, then next turn he'll get more damage. He's already on 5.
I mean, if he land text here, he can play land head then turn.
Yep, true.
If he has land.
Because Jorgo is on 12, it's not that much. And how much damage do you do per discarded land with Land's Edge? Is that 2 damage?
Yeah, 2 damage.
2 damage.
So again, he's going to stack it the way he doesn't take damage twice.
And he is taking lands, so maybe that means he's got a Land's Edge. He's only taking 2, though. Very interesting.
Yeah,
he's on 5 now, right?
He's going to win this turn.
Well, he's on 5,
so he has Land's Edge. Because otherwise
True, absolutely true. Good point. So he's thinking about that vice and keeping his hand low, and at the same time he wants to tap all his mana because of the power surge. But he's on 5, so if he takes a hit from the factory next turn, he's going to go on 3 plus copper tablet going to go to 2. So I think he's got one more turn after this one.
Yes, probably right.
Okay, Brassclaw Orcs.
It can't block, though.
No, it can only block a creature of power 1, right? Or less.
Yeah.
Orcs are not very brave.
Maybe he has a bolt tantrum.
Right, because that's why he keeps that one lander open. It's really nice to see Power Surge.
Yeah, that's the card very rarely. It's quite good in this format with the mana burn.
Yeah, it's with mana burn, of course. Yeah, it's Atlantic rules, I believe. And then, of course, the X-Point rules, but they follow... or the X-Point restricted list, banned and restricted list, but they follow the Atlantic rule set. And it's also funny from Jorgo, or funny but interesting, that he said, you know, I'm taking a counterburn shell and I'm just going to take out the creatures and I'm going to put more damage spells in there. It kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
So has Rob lost a game already with this deck in the XPoints series?
I think he lost 1 game.
Okay.
That's like over the whole knockout.
Wow, only 1 game. Okay, so if he loses to Jorgo this game, it's only going to be a 2nd game loss.
Yeah.
Earthquake! Ooh! Then he's going to go down to 2.
Yeah, he has to win next turn.
Wow.
How many cards?
Yeah, how many? Exactly, I wanted to ask the same. I think he still has to dump 1. Okay, that's that's it. Or actually, he had to tap a land, of course, and it's the bolt like you predicted. I mean, Look at Jorgo's life total. He's also pretty low. I mean, he's on 5, and now Rob's going to go to 1. But if he can find the land's edge...
Yeah, but he has at least... I think he has 2 land. At least 1 land. And he only has 2 more cards. So,
I think I would land text now because, I mean, you've got nothing to lose, right? And at least you take 3 lands out of your deck. So the chance of you actually finding the lands edge is higher.
And he has no way to gain life.
Because he does he play with Ivory Tower?
No.
Okay. Yeah, here he goes. Yeah, such a nice. If you have a well-placed Divine Offering, it feels so good. Like Divine Offering and Icy or something. And the artifact is gone, and you gain life. It's double.
I think he has to. I mean, he's gonna lose next turn. Might as well.
I would go for 6, right? Yeah. Why not?
I don't think he has the land set hand.
No. Ooh, so this draw. If he finds it, he wins. He wins his first game.
Yeah. They're not gonna. No, not gonna do times.
I don't know. I leave it up to the players. Oh yeah, there they go.
I don't think he has very many. So he only plays 2. And
ooh, that's not much too. Then again, he's taken out most of the lands. Basics at least.
yeah. Maybe double bolt to do it as well.
True. Another Vice.
That's quite bad.
This is bad. I think he's lost it now.
Yeah, I think it's possible as well.
Because he's got a full hand. Okay, maybe the edge is still there. No, he would have played it.
Remember, he doesn't play Shane like he only play bolt. So, and he played a couple. You see, like bolts. I don't think he has anything else.
Yeah, there's. I mean, if you're Jorgo, you're just gonna animate, right? You're just gonna attack. Or not. Another copper tablet. And yeah, he's swinging in. Okay, disenchant. The problem is, of course, he's getting double damage from the copper. Yeah, that's it. First game going to Jorgo here. That is interesting. And I just quickly want to show to the viewers the deck of Jorgo. I'm just gonna, while the players are shuffling, I'm just showing it on the screen right now. And you're absolutely right. There are no creatures in there. It's all in the sideboard. What do you think Jorgo is going to board in? Do you think he's going to board in the creatures?
Well, there's a lot of dead cards, like Shatter is not a dead card. Has to remove some. Yeah. Why not?
Good work, right? And he hasn't seen the city in the bottle, so he probably thinks it's all safe. I mean, he's got Blood Moon. That's not really going to work. He's got Ankh of Mishra, but yeah, with Land's Edge, you don't have to play the lands. You just have to take them out of your hand and discard them.
Exactly. So I don't think Mishra is the... Maybe the copper tablet.
The extra copper tablet. Yeah, that could be it. And we can also take a look at the deck of Rob again and kind of see what his options are for boarding in. Let's have a look. So I've got it now on screen as well, so we can talk about Rob's decks.
Oh, red.
Yes, COP red. Ooh, man. That's going to be really tough for Jorgo. What can Jorgo do against enchantments?
Well.
Right. No, neither can I. That's why I was asking. Maybe I missed something. And I think, and is he going to board in Divine Offerings probably, Rob, as well?
Yeah, probably.
I have to say the sideboard of Rob is looking more promising. It's looking better.
Yeah, it definitely does. Maybe the surrenders can do some damage.
Yeah, he could use it. Yeah. I'm hearing myself double, by the way. Oh, now it stopped. It's always like. Do you stream as well, Mats?
Yeah.
Okay, there are always technical difficulties when I stream. We go shuffling up.
Yes. Now he's stop. I actually started last.
Yeah, Rob. Oh yeah, Rob's going to be on the play, which is not great. Actually, when you lose, you can choose, right? Or is it that you always start?
No, you can choose.
Yeah, so maybe he's going to choose to be on the draw.
No, it's
Even though like land tax is such a big deal for Rob, that's why I'm thinking maybe.
yeah. I see your point, but it's also a very aggressive deck.
Yeah.
The thing he wants to do, play like he wants.
Yeah, interesting. It's not. It's always interesting when you see people just kind of merging two decks together and making it work. Yeah, because he's playing 4 Savannah Lions and 4 Ironclaw Orcs.
Yeah, and for Mishras.
Yeah, and 4 Mishras.
Yeah, but they're quite important here. They,
Yeah, and so he has more than just that Lance Edge strategy. He also has a creature. And also creatures kind of force your opponent, right, to play out more lands to come up with a solution. And that's exactly what Rob wants. Yeah, that makes sense.
so normally he stops playing land.
Yeah. But when you look at his list, it makes sense. He doesn't need more than three lands max, and that's because Lance Edge is 3.
It's interesting that he only played 2 land sessions. So he calculates that he will draw them eventually.
There we see a plateau pass, so no Savannah Lines here for Rob, and there's a mountain.
No land tag.
No land tax. So. Ironclaw Orc? Hey! Bolt? Hey! Ah, poor Ironclaw Orc. I wonder, I mean, if you see your opponent playing land tax, I think you're kind of tempted to keep it in. Normally, I would board it out against an opponent when I'm playing it myself and I'm not on the play but on the draw.
But I was thinking Rob.
Rob, if I was Rob, I would board it out. Definitely.
Yeah.
And if you're Jorgo, you would keep it in, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, you kind of want to punish then Rob for keeping lands in hand for that Lance Edge trick.
Yeah. And he doesn't have very much cyber power.
Yeah. When we looked at the sideboards, I think Rob really has a better sideboard. So Jorgo playing Device, so it looks like some damage here for Rob. Going down to 15. Yeah, so because maybe...
Game life is...
True. Winds of Change. That's something with Spirit Link that got me thinking recently. Like, I never play it on my own creature, but of course you can play it on your own creature. Right? In the right circumstances, that can be great.
Yeah. The risk is that you become 2 for 1.
It's a big risk, yeah. So that's why I'm saying in the right circumstances, whenever that happens.
But he also has the circle red and...
It's interesting, like his deck is really looking for a few key cards, and that kind of makes the Winds of Change better as well. Because it helped. There it is. So the Winds of Change has helped him to find the COP red.
Yeah.
And this, he's gonna flip. That is, I think, his only answer to the COP red.
That would be...
Yes, he does.
It will be more of a game.
I agree. Hey, but hey, Jorgo's 1 up.
That's true. I'm surprised that they actually played 3 lands there.
Yeah, again, Rob is not following your rule of only playing 2 lands. He's not listening to you.
Obviously not.
There's Ironclaw Orcs. Will we see a Spirit Link now? That would be really cool. A Spirit Linked Ironclaw Orcs. Nope. And actually, the Serendipity Freeze get even better for Jorgo, considering that he probably expected the CLP red, right? So that's another reason for him. Oh, there you go. There is it. Serendip.
Yeah, I don't think...
Ooh, but there he didn't board out his sword, so he was kind of expecting it. Of course, with swords you can play on the factory as well. That's probably why. So do you think he boarded out maybe the city in the bottle? That's always hard when you play with city in the bottle. It's like board it in, board it out.
Boarded out because no one. Maybe in the third.
He's going to board it back in, and Jorgo's going to board the surrender out.
Yeah, the dam.
We do see a first swing by the Ironclaw Orcs, so it is useful. It can actually deal damage.
It's quite annoying that you can't really see the life total.
Yeah, it's. I think we see that the life total of Jorgo, that's a black dice, that's on 1. So that means he's actually on 21. And Rob is on 15. But the totals were mirrored as well. So now we see Jorgo dropping under 20, going to go to 19. Let's see, Max Pearl. And he passes. I mean, Rob really needs a land tax here. That would be sweet.
Yeah, land tax here will be winner. Well, that's one.
And I'm surprised, by the way, that Jorgo is not doing much, because his deck is full of damage spells. So I would just expect him to play a lot of direct damage. There we see Mishra's Factory.
Maybe he's keeping some damage in hand.
Yeah, that he's counting up. That could be the case. Then again, you have that Winds of Change.
There you go.
Oh, that poor Ironclaw Orc. So his brother got killed by a bolt. He gets killed by a Psyblast. It's not easy, the life of an Orc. Okay, animating, swinging for 2, and there is a Shatter.
Oh, we can't shatter it. Okay. I guess he's afraid of.
That must be the Mishra, right? Why he keeps the Shatter. Because, I mean, yeah, he wouldn't keep the Shatter in for a Vice. He's not scared of a Vice.
And I think Mishra's Factory is quite important for. Oh, wait.
Interesting. So there.
Yeah, okay.
He's fearless. Yeah, that is interesting that he's attacking again. That's very gutsy.
Yeah, it certainly is.
All the mana open, and you're playing against a player with Psyblast, with Shatters, with Lightning Bolts, and with Power Surge. But like you said, Rob really wants to put pressure on. And Jorgo at 13. I mean, Rob's hand is full of cards, but he's not really sure if he wants to play out anything.
3 cards?
Yeah, Jorgo's hands, right? But I think Rob has more. I could be mistaken, though. Hard to see. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Maybe it's only 3. Kind of looked like it were more at a certain point. There's a Strip Mine by Jorgo on just a pass.
Okay, it's correct. Interesting.
Yep. Fisher's gone. No, I think he's got more in hand for Rob. He also took a damage from the Vice. I think he's actually on 6 cards now. That's one of the things that I find difficult sometimes with online play, is that you don't always see how many cards your opponent has. Of course, you can ask, and they always say so politely, but it's different than face-to-face real life, right?
Yeah, that's true. I usually keep it down.
Yeah, I think that's a good thing. I think I should start doing that as well. Just get a die in and show how many cards I have. Because now, when I ask, I'm kind of giving away to my opponent that they have a balance or a mind twist or some other plan.
Yes, 5 cards.
Yeah. So after that, so he had 6 in hand, Winds of Change, now 5. I really expected Jorgo to put more pressure on, to be honest. Be way more aggressive.
Yeah, and he also played out 5 lands. It was like a land.
Oh man, that's solid for Rob. But maybe Jorgo is happy, right? Because he wasn't doing much with his hand. Let's see how many cards he drew. 3, 4 cards. I must say, Jorgo's black shirt is making it even harder to see with the black sleeves. But Jorgo's got 4. Another Mishra's Factory by Rob here. So Rob now also has 4 cards in hand. So Jorgo goes to 5 now.
That's good policy, Rob. Like playing cards.
Yeah, that's nice. But I like your dice as well. I've seen that before. I think that works really well. But luckily, like, real life play is kind of picking up again, with the restrictions loosening a little bit.
Yeah. And I must say, I really enjoyed the
Ooh, Wheel of Fortune. And that, of course, works really well with the Vice. That's a classic move. Will we see a disenchant? Oh, look what he's discarding.
He had a Spirit Links.
Why do you really think he boarded it in just for the life gain? So put it on his own creatures?
It has a strange, but now you know yes.
Yeah, now the Surrender it's even better. Maybe he expected the Surrender as well. Yeah, who knows? But he had.
What else?
Yeah, absolutely true. And he's discarding, by the way, a Lance Edge, and he only has 2 in his deck, right? So that's pretty valuable. He just lost half of his Lance Edges, and he needs that. Well, needs it, but it can help him. Chain Lightning.
Doing in Jorgo's direct.
Yeah, I think Jorgo wants to punish Rob, and Rob's going to take 3 from the Vice, so he's probably going to go to 8, unless he can cast an instant here. Cannot do it or doesn't want to. Drop into 8. It's already 1 up for Jorgo. I mean, I do want to see a 3rd game. Go, Rob! Okay, Iron Claw.
Other creature preps.
Yeah, right, Savannah Lines. Do it. Tap white. Empty your hand. Yes! And, ooh, another Iron Claw. This is pretty good, actually.
Well, he has Earthquakes. Could be infra.
True. But I'm trying to stay positive. A 4 in hand past turn. I think Jorgo's got like, what, 6 cards in hand? 5 or something? And he's already killing some creatures in end step. Oh, no, on the face.
I think he might have.
Is it going to be done now? Oh, don't do it, Jorgo. Don't do it. Okay, I thought that was the Earthquake already, but it's not. We are seeing a lot of factories, by the way, in this final.
5 live. So.
Yeah, I mean, Psyblast is just not enough. Is he going to cast 1? Okay, so he's going to go to 1. Jorgo's going to go to 11. Copper Tablet. Oh, man. Untap. Upkeep. No. Okay, I'm going to unmute the players here. Wow. Yeah, that was a winning move, wasn't it? Yeah, so I've turned them back up again.
Yeah, the wheel there was amazing. It's like that. Very nice. Okay.
Hey, hi guys, can you hear us?
Yes.
Wow, congratulations, Jorgo. I'm surprised because Rob allegedly, it's a fact, it's not allegedly, but you've only lost 1 game in all the other matches that you played, right?
I have, yeah, it's true.
And we were actually looking at your sideboard, Rob, and we were thinking, ooh, you've got those COP Reds, you've got those Divine Offerings. We saw more potential in your sideboard. I was a bit surprised about the Spirit Link. Could you tell us about that? Why did you board that one in?
Yeah, for sure. I guess in this matchup, he's trying to race me down as fast as he can. So from my side, I'm actually adding creatures.
Oh, so you started playing with more creatures?
Yeah, I want more creatures. They are.
Yeah.
Right. Maybe I messed up. Oh shit.
That's why you lost. That's why you lost. Was it your goal to put the... Yeah,
Oh
good
no.
question.
Oh shit. That's true. Maybe, oh, I missed them. Shit. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I missed them somehow, but the plan was with Spirit Links and the extra. I would put Spirit Links on those guys. I'd get ahead of perfect.
Because I was wondering, of course, we saw Jorgo's deck list, and Jorgo, you're playing without creatures, but you've got those Serendips in your sideboard. So I was wondering, Rob, did you have that in the back of your mind? Like, okay, he seems to be creatureless, but he's probably going to board in a creature? Or were you just thinking he's playing with blue, he probably has Serendips?
We played Serendip in game 1.
No.
I thought I saw Serendip. Oh, my bad. Okay. So yeah. No, I didn't even know your deck list. I assumed that you did have the Serendip. Probably. I mean, this. Yeah. I took out the bottom. Yeah. I thought for sure if a Spirit Link did, my guys, but yeah, no, that was great. You had the seal, and I did some chant. Wheel of Fortune is really what I drew 5 lands straight up. So that really did.
And that orb flip, huh?
It's good. Yeah. Strong. So much damage coming so fast. Jorgo, may I ask you how we were discussing the black vice because problem. Yes, and like the first, the interaction and taxes that have to stack players effects first, so I don't take damage on the first one. After that, I might take damage, but I have so many 1-drops and so many creatures, like small cards, that it's easy for me to get under. And it just kind of changes my game. It means that I will likely be trying to hold a bunch of lands in my and to a big lands edge. I'll probably be trying to cast lots of Winds of Change or cast lots of cards. You say it was probably a right. Yeah, I think that it's bringing those vibes. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. I don't play for the maybe I should. Maybe more. Yeah, but I was scared of first. Yeah, but you had the answer, and I figured there's only one answer in deck that they went for it, right? Because you're not going to bottle anything else. You're bottle this. Yeah, that was what they want. Yes, you were quite lucky there. I was lucky that I said that to everybody. Yes. Well, if you want to play game 3, I'm still around, so I don't know. Guys?
Yeah, sure. Let's do game 3. Cool.
Okay. Yeah, sure. We can do a visible sideboard. This time I will get the orders.
You will put the orders in.
Yeah. I play them in the sideboard. Most of them are.
Maybe just play it like
Yeah, it's like.
Yes, they're playing with sideboard. Yeah.
Yes,
I'm just, by the way, for all the viewers, I just have a new microphone, which is really cool, but the settings are kind of difficult for me still. So I've just improved the sound. So hopefully we can hear Rob, Jorgo, and Mats better now. So it's all work in progress. Yeah, we can actually leave all the mics open, right? Maybe that's nice.
Yeah, up to you. The advantage is that it's going to be quite fast.
I mean, I want to see Rob's deck like working in full glory. I mean, you know, I was checking the stats, and Louis told me Rob's won everything, and Mats, you told me Rob won everything, and now he lost 2 games in a row.
Usually it does better. Say, I have a history of final matches
on camera.
Yeah, this is the camera.
Wasn't you on camera yesterday as well?
Were you playing in the Summer Derby?
I was, yeah, top 16 match.
Oh wow, nice! Top 16, that's good.
It was really good. Yeah, it was fun. I had the COP red against him. He's on ATOG. COP red and Blood Moon. I had Blood Moon. He has 2 shatters, one in his main, one on the side. I managed to draw shatter, hit my pearl, and I didn't see a plains for another 20 cards. So, and he ended up killing me with a 1/2. ATOG.
Really?
It was very slow.
Oh man. Yeah, you need. I mean, it's still a game where you need some luck, or not bad luck, maybe. Yeah.
Well, he needs to play the order as well.
Yeah, true. Better on the play, of course. Yeah.
On Rob's side, but I was thinking about die rule here because for land tax, maybe sometimes it's play the draw the land tax.
It can be. If I play the Ivory Towers, it's definitely.
How come you choose not to play the Ivory Tower?
When I didn't actually have time.
That's a good reason.
So, that's the main reason. And 2 is that COP, like the only deck that outplays me is usually red. So COP red is just usually better because typically mono red decks don't have answers, whereas they do have an answer to the Ivory Tower. And also, the Ivory Tower is a lot slower. COP red, if it gets out, you can just stop the pain, you know, red. Of course, the Ivory Tower, it's great, but it requires a lot of cards to be in play. So it's not as consistent, I think.
So you would say that your deck is kind of the deck you don't want to meet, like Nightmare? Or?
It's tough, yeah. Actually, what's really interesting with this deck, not only the Vice putting pressure and damage, and the top tablet putting pressure and damage, is the Power Surge. That card is a huge problem. If I can't get rid of the Power Surge, I'm in big trouble.
Yeah, because the cop doesn't work very good against the Power Surge, does it?
Oh, it's very good against Power Surge, yeah. If you had a cop against Surge, it's insanely good.
Yeah, but you have to pay, you can tap out. Okay, yeah.
No, just one. You can pay just one, because it'll trigger and deal that much damage, right?
No, it's each.
I think you have to pay each.
Is it each trigger? Okay.
Yeah. But
So it would tap me out.
Yeah.
So it would tap me out, yeah. Give me 1 second and one more quick adjustment.
It will tap you out. You can just use the COP red at the end step of the opponent's turn, just to you can just trigger your COP.
Yeah, you can just tap them.
Yeah.
So you don't take any damage.
Exactly, yeah.
Hey Rob, Louis is texting me that you're actually a sound engineer.
No,
Oh.
not me.
Oh, that's another Rob. Oh wait, Rob Koopman. Oh no, sorry, that's another Rob. I need to get in touch with Rob Koopman. He's a sound engineer.
Okay, let's see what we can do this time, guys. I'll try to give you a better show.
Come on, Rob. Go, Rob. No offense, Jorgo, but go, Rob.
No, Jorgo won this fair and square.
No, definitely.
Let's do it. I'm keeping the 7.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Plateau, lion, pass.
That's more like it.
I'll play chain.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Draw. Plains, lion, pass.
Draw.
4 cards.
Factory. I guess I'll bolt the line. And let's say twice. Go ahead.
Okay, untap, 4 cards, draw. And I will pass, 5 cards.
Draw. Play a cover tablet.
Very nice.
Go ahead.
And step. Bolt the player.
17.
Okay, untap, upkeep, take 1, 4 cards. No damage on Vice, draw a card. 1, 2, let's try this again. COP red.
Ooh, there it is again.
Yep.
And a mountain, pass.
Draw.
Oh, damage.
I'm sorry, I'm at 16. Okay, careful.
There it is. Okay.
It's just not your luck, Rob here.
Yeah, that's good. Nice.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Okay. Untap 3 cards. 1
It's
damage
not
on
like that one.
1 damage on the thing. I'm at 4 cards now, and I will pass the turn.
I'm at 15.
Okay.
Draw.
If you use Cthulhu,
I'll pass the turn.
Okay, 4 cards. I'll take 1 on the tablet. Drawing a card. Hey, guess what? I got a Chaos Aura. Very cool. But you play Shatter, so I pass.
I'll go to 14. Draw.
Okay.
Strip mine.
Oh, very nice.
I'll strip the plateau.
Strip my plateau. I don't like lands anyways. Sure.
Okay, then I'll spring it for 2.
Ouch. 15.
And I'll chain you.
Ouch. 12.
Go ahead.
Okay. Untap and draw. And you're now tapped out.
Yeah, you go to 11, yeah?
Oh, thank you. Okay. 3 lands. I have 5 cards in hand. I will think for a moment here. I'll play a plains and pass the turn.
13. Go. Okay, factory.
Nice.
You've got 4 cards, right?
4 cards. Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Alright, I'll go to my turn and take a damage from the thing. Draw 1. 5 cards now. Pass to you.
I'll go to 12. Go. Go ahead.
End step. I will do something. End step. Do I care here or do I take an extra 1? Do it this way. Instead, I'm going to Divine Offering your Black Vice.
Okay, so you go back to 11.
Yeah. And 4 cards.
Yeah.
And I'll go to my turn. turn. Untap, take one. From the tablet, draw a card. And let's see. I have a very, very funny hand here. But it's kind of par for the course at this point. Let's see. You have 4 lands, I have 3 lands. 5 cards. How many cards do you have?
4.
4. I think it's worth looking here. We haven't been playing anything. Interesting. I'll hold off. Go ahead. Your turn.
Okay, I'll go to 11. Sure. Go ahead.
The fear of the planes, right? For those factories. Okay, on your end step, do I care? You're gonna shatter this, so I'm just kind of waiting. I'll go to my turn. I'll take advantage. Draw a card. Oh my god, come on. I have to show you because this is crazy.
So maybe you should just use it then.
At least you can shuffle a couple away, yeah.
I'll win.
Okay, I'll build you.
Sure.
Sometimes it's just not your day, you know. It's
I got 4 cards.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards.
You looking
Hopefully
for
not.
land packs there? Or
Yeah, 5 copies.
5 copies for land pack?
No, I'm looking for anything here. I mean, there's so many cards in my deck that just help me in this situation. Divine Offering, Disenchant, COP Red would be great. You know, Swords, Bolts, Scriptline.
Surprised you didn't go for the proper tablet. That was also interesting.
Well, I thought I could actually outrace it because I had a Bolt in my hand and I had the Divine Offering.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought maybe if you wheel, at least I'm not going to get as punished.
It's kind of hard to raise a burn deck.
It's true. Alright, 5? I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
yep, 5.
5? Yeah, okay. Come on, don't be all bad. Alright, not all bad. So I got a land. And I think here. You got 4. So I guess that's not too bad. I'll do that. Cuts the land tax and pass the turn.
Okay.
3 cards.
So I go for 10. Draw. Activate the factory. Oh, no,
Sure.
so you have 4 lands, right? Sorry.
I have 4 lands. Yeah.
Maybe I can.
I don't have 3 until you attack.
Got 3 cards.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll activate 2 factories.
Yep.
No. First, I'm gonna play Mace. Activate 2 factories.
Very nice.
and
Yes. Okay. Thinking. So if I do this, then that stops 1. You can kill the other if you want to. Or you can leave in combat. Okay. Ooh. This is actually quite tricky. So since I just played him, he can't use his tap abilities if he's active.
No.
He can't even tap for mana, can he?
No, you can't tap for mana, but you cannot. You just cannot make it a 3/3.
So if I activated him, I could still tap for mana?
Yes.
Or no?
Yeah. You can tap for mana, but you can't pump it.
Yeah.
Right, okay. That does make a difference. So I will do just that. I will tap for white, animate a factory. I will go to blockers. I'll assign this guy as a blocker for one of your factories.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And you are attacking, so you are the active player, so you have to tell me if you're ready to go to damage, I guess, first, right?
So you just made it a 2-2 and you block 1. That's good, yeah?
Yeah, 2-2 and I block 1.
Okay. Should I kill it or not? That's the question.
Yeah, so you have to decide now if you have any abilities before
That
you
was
go
quite
to
smart
damage.
drop.
Oh, thanks.
So I'm at 10. Yeah, I'm going to mace the one that you blocked and pump the other one.
Okay, I will respond to the maze using my Chaos Orb. Activating the orb, and then I'll go for the one that is trying to hit me.
Right.
And I will see just how lucky I am today. I'm flipping this orb on this factory. Let's see. Whew. Okay. Alright, so the one that was going to damage me is now dead.
Yeah, good one.
Okay. Thanks.
Go ahead.
Okay. Untap 4 lands, so you'll 1, 2, 3, 4, so there's no tax. There's a damage on the tablet. I draw 1 card. Okay. I play yet another land tax. And, or do I even play this? Let me think, if you don't mind.
Yeah, sure, take it back.
I'll just, I think here it's better to have the mana open with 4 cards, so I'll just pass the turn to you. Go ahead.
Okay, I'll go down to 9.
Yep.
Yep. Go ahead.
Okay, 4 cards. Go to my turn. Yes, draw a card. Hey, there's a lion.
You go down to 4 from the tablet.
Thank you. Tablet 4 and lion's in, and 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. Pass the turn.
1 bolt away.
I go down to
Ooh.
True, 1 bolt. Or Side Blast. Oh, he doesn't have blue.
No blue.
Let's see. Go ahead.
Instead, I'll disenchant the tablet.
Boo.
And go to my turn with 4 lands. Draw 1. Play Land's Edge. And,
Land tax.
sorry, Land Tax. Thank you. And let's use. What do I do here? 1, 2. I'll use the red. Activate the factory and attack.
Interesting.
How many cards do you have?
3.
I just made it.
Okay. And I will pass to you.
Draw. Go ahead.
Okay. 3 cards. Untap. Upkeep nothing. Draw 1. Come on. There's a pearl. Animate the factory and swing for 2.
Mace.
Your turn.
Draw. I'll discard a mountain.
Okay. Untap. Draw. No, don't be a land. Come on. Oh, not a land. Animate factory. Swing 2.
Mace.
Your turn.
Draw. I guess I'm just gonna let you. So, I'll play a factory
Nice.
and a couple tablets.
Beautiful.
Ooh, there it is again.
Go ahead.
Yes. And step, I will bolt you.
Tablets back. Ooh, bolt.
Five.
You're at 5.
Yeah. No? I was at 8, no?
I had you at 9, but I mean, I don't know if I missed.
Oh.
I don't know. It doesn't matter. Both 6, 5, same.
Yeah.
This time I'm activating taxes. I take a damage on the tablet.
Okay.
As long as you don't have a bolt here.
Oh, bolt. No, the Lance Edge.
But I also have 3 lands, so how does it work with land edge? You die first.
Let's. No. Well, we'll see. What I would do is I would get 1, 2, 3.
That's a good point, Jorgo.
I'll show you 5, 6. It depends if you have enough to kill me in response, right? So I shuffle up.
Yeah.
I take the 6. I draw a card.
Yeah, you play Lance Edge.
So, yeah, I play that one and Land's Edge.
And it triggers.
Actually, I wouldn't play the Edge first. I would go to combat. I would animate Factory, swing for 4.
Yeah.
And you would probably block or do something.
Yeah, I'll make one, and then I'll choose the other factory. Yeah, so, okay.
Okay, so these are taken care of, and then 1, 2, 3, I would play the Land's Edge.
Okay, so now.
And then I discard to hit you for 2. So I would wait for you to say if it resolves.
So now I can respond with.
Yes.
I'll hit you back.
Yeah, you can hit me. I'll respond. I'll resolve the island. That's fine.
So you'll be at 1, and then you hit me again. I'll be at 1, and then you die. Yeah?
Oh, hold on.
No.
So I resolve the island. So put that in your graveyard. Okay. Does this one resolve and hit you for 2 now?
Can I respond again?
Yes, you can.
So now it's just a game of.
Oh, so I think, Jorgo, you can keep priority, right, or not?
It's Jorgo's chance right now if he wants to respond to this plains. So you can respond now if you want to, or you can let this resolve.
So I'll let it resolve. I'll go down to 3.
4. Okay. I have you at 4.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna discard another land to hit you for 2.
So in response, I'll to the land.
Okay. I'll respond to your mountain and hit you for 2.
Ah,
I'll do it
interesting.
again.
I'll respond to your island and hit you for 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'll hit you again for 2, and for 2, and for 2.
Oh yeah. So you win the race.
Yeah.
Yeah. Last in, first out.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
Very cool.
Yeah, nice, nice.
Finally, we got to see it.
That's also good to kind of discuss that whole Lance Edge thing and strategy that you can use. Yeah, so it is important here, Rob, that you just start with 1 land, right? Because then you can have that last in, first out game instead of saying, I'm going to hit you for all my lands, right? That's the trick.
Exactly. Yes.
Nice.
Very, very important. Resolve 1 at a time is my advice.
Well, thank you guys for the game. And if you want to watch it back, it's on Timmy Talks. And Mats, thank you for joining me, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, and you have to join me again in the future, or I can join you for a live stream, because I finally fixed the sound now, and people can now actually hear you.
Oh, that would be nice.
Yeah, sorry for that, man. I'm sorry. So I'm going to stop the stream here. Congrats again to Jorgo.
Congrats, Jorgo. Very nice.
See you later, guys.
Yeah, see you later.
Take care.